Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Tiffany from McDonough Public Library here with video number 3 of our Georgia Children Book Award picture book nominees. If you haven't seen the other 2 videos, then you should know that coming in January there will be an opening for voting on the Georgia Children Book Award nominees. There's a picture book section and a chapter book section, and each one of them has 20 nominees total. So this video series is about the picture books, and each video covers 5 of those titles. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and hopefully you will see something that you want to check out, or you could check out all 20, decide which one's the best one, and then come here to McDonough Public Library, and we will have voting open for you to vote, and hopefully it will be the winner come March for the Georgia Children Book Award picture book category. For our first book, we have Small World by Ishta Mercurio and illustrated by Jen Corris. So I'm going to open it up and tell you what the story is about. When Nanda is born, the whole of her world is the circle of her mother's arms. But as she grows, the world grows too. It expands outward from her family to her friends, from the city to the countryside, and as it expands, so does Nanda's wonder and the underlying shapes and structures patterning it. Cables and cogs, fractals in the snow, elaborate structures of glass and stone, and eventually, Nanda's world expands so far that she's able to see the small circle of the earth from far away. So in this story, it gets you to think about how when you're little, your world seems so much smaller, but as you get bigger, you start to notice things around you. And then your brain can take you much further, like with Nanda, who liked science. She ended up exploring the world around her. So you got to read it. Check it out first, and then you can read it and see if this one could be the winner of the Georgia Children Book Award picture book category. Up next, we have the beautifully illustrated What If? It is illustrated by Mike Curato. Hopefully I said that correctly. And it is written by Samantha Berger. What if one day my pencil disappeared? How many of you have had those crazy what if questions? This one is all about art for this little girl. This girl is determined to express herself no matter what. If she can't draw, she'll sculpt or build, carve, or collage. If she can't do that, she'll turn her world into a canvas. And if everything around her is taken away, she'll sing and dance and dream. So this book is about different art styles that the little girl in the story of What If comes across and how she expresses herself. So you should check it out and see if you like it. Up next, we have another book that proposes some what-if questions on the inside. This is called Dreamers by Yuyi Morales. Let's open it up and find out what this book's asking. What if you dreamed of a new life and it came to you? What if the new life led you to a new country where no one spoke your language and where you felt alone and ignored? How would you feel? What if you had to make that new place your home? What if you found that home in a world of books? And what if it all were true? So in this story, it gets you to think about your home and all the changes around you and those kinds of what-if questions. And another book that is beautifully illustrated, so you should check it out and read it just to see if you consider it for the winning category. So again, this is Dreamers by Yuyi Morales. All right, this is another book that you may have seen in one of my other videos. If you have watched them, we have a new book category. This is one of our new books, Lova and Pebble. It is written by, oh no, the author's name's covered up. It is written by Wendy Metador, hopefully I said that correctly, and illustrated by Daniel Ignuez. Hopefully I said that correctly. This is a story about a little girl who makes a friend with a pebble, but it helps her get through something really tough. Lovena's best friend is a pebble. Pebble always listens to her stories. Pebble always smiles when she feels scared. But when a lost little boy arrives in the world of tents, Lovna realizes that he needs Pebble even more than she does. So this is an unforgettable and stunningly illustrated story that explores the wrenching dislocation of refugee families. And it's in the story format for a tiny little child to see what they think about having to live through that strife. So even if you're not going to vote on our 20 category books, this is definitely one to read. It's a really quick read, but it's a very cute story about a girl and how she helps someone else with her getting the strength she needs from Pebble. For our final book in this video, we have a book that you might have already read. This is A Computer Called Catherine. It is written by Susanna Slade and illustrated by Veronica Miller Jamison. The inspiring story of mathematician Katherine Johnson, made famous by the award-winning film Hidden Figures, who counted and computed her way to NASA and helped put a man on the moon. So that's what the story is entirely about. It's about her childhood. Catherine knew it was wrong that African Americans didn't have the same rights as others, as wrong as 5 + 5 = 12. She knew it was wrong that people thought women could only be teachers or nurses, as wrong as 10 - 5 = 3. And she proved everyone wrong by zooming ahead of her classmates, starting college at 15, and eventually joining NASA, where her calculations helped pioneer America's first manned flight into space, its first manned orbit of the Earth, and the world's first trip to the moon. So if you want to read the story of young Catherine growing up into the famous adult she became for her mathematical genius, check this out and see if this one deserves to be the winner. And even if you don't think it deserves to be the winner, which it is a very good story, then it is worth the read. So again, it is one of the few nonfiction books that are in this category. So check it out. Hopefully you'll like it. And check out all the other ones that we have. Again, there are 20, but they're picture books. And I know you could read through all of them because you are all so awesome at reading. All right, this has been the Georgia Children's Book Award Picture Book Nominee category for next year's 2021 award. If you saw anything you like, check out the information below the video so that way you can put the book on hold and it can be yours for 2 weeks at a time. And remember, voting for these books is in January, so you have a little bit to get them all read and know which one you want to be the winner. If you want to see any more videos that we have here in our Henry County Library System, subscribe to our channel, and that way you'll be notified every time we have a new video. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!